Hey guys, Marlo back again with more San Diego Comic-Con exclusive NECA figures, and here I have the Batman vs. Predator 2-pack based on the Dark Horse comic series in conjunction with DC Comics. So glad that the box art here is kind of plain. Don't want to save all of my packaging. I'm an out-of-box collector, but sometimes NECA's packagings are just so gorgeous. I hate throwing them away, but with this one, I don't mind throwing this one away too much. It's simple black all around, not much to it, so thank God for that. You know, some images there of the Batman logo and Predator logo, so no big deal. You open it up though, and inside still nothing there. No artwork inside that we typically see. Who knows, maybe they ran out of time preparing some nicer packaging, but we're not really here for the packaging. We're here for the cool figures. Fans have asked and wanted this set for a while, and NECA is finally delivering as a Comic-Con exclusive. We have once again Batman here as we see him in the comic series when he's pitted up against the Predator. So there you can see the two figures and all of the contents inside. Just to give you guys an idea of how they are packaged before we open them up. You can see the extra hands, some of the weapons there. He does come with an alternate head there for the Predator. So that's more or less it, guys. Let's go ahead and open up this set and then take a closer look at the figures out of package. And here we have the two figures out of package, and they look so much more impressive out of package. You can see Batman with his cape, which is really nice. I'm glad they opted for the cloth style cape, so you can get some really cool dynamic poses with that, and he displays really nicely with that cape in my opinion. So here is a look at both figures. The Predator there, the Predator there appears to be mainly the classic style Predator, the original, with some modifications there to the belt area there, the front. That's a little bit different, and he seems to have that shoulder guard there that I think Predator 2 had. Comes with the shoulder cannon here, and I believe that also was the Predator 2 shoulder cannon, just different colors. The head sculpt that he comes with, the unmasked version, is the classic version once again. Let's see, hopefully you can see the yellow eyes in there. There we go. So, again, just a slightly different paint job, more of a darker greenish tone to this version with some blue highlights there to the, the braiding or whatever in the dreadlocks. He comes with the staff as well as the disc weapon and two open hands there. The staff is sectional, so that splits into two like so, or it can stretch out. Oops, I was able to take it off earlier, but doesn't seem to want to pop out now, but it was sectional. Well, maybe not. Maybe it just popped out like that. Thought I took it off earlier, but anyways, it elongates like so. Oh, there we go. It does come off. That's kind of funny. So yeah, you can have two sections there. Just kind of harder with one hand, but you can separate the staff. Batman does come with a few accessories. He comes with the extra hand here, the face shield for the helmet, and the little pistol weapon there, and this really high-tech bat. And there's some Predator blood on there, so that's pretty cool. You can see that. So yep, Batman with the bat. So let me try to apply some of these onto the figures and give you guys a closer look at how they look with the accessories. Well, actually, before I do that, let me go ahead. Predator, we're all too familiar with. We've seen a bunch of Predators already, so I'm not going to go into the articulation points with him. With him, let's just look at the details first. I think that's a good starting off point. So for you guys that are wondering, you can see the mask, there's some green in the eyes. So Again, mainly the classic Predator with some paint variations there, some oranges and darker greens, some different accessories there, like with the sash or the loincloth area. You can see the feet there are a different orange-brown color. The back of the figure, again, different design there with the back in comparison to the original classic Predator. Some blues there again with the beads. These skulls there are kind of a greenish color, and that's kind of weird to me. I might actually go back and repaint those later on. I prefer mine to be more of a off-white color. That green just kind of disappears there with the rest of the body, so I want it to stand out more and, you know, make it look more like skulls, which should be sort of, you know, an ivory white type color. So there you have it, guys, a closer look at the Dark Horse version of the Predator as seen in the Batman vs. Predator comic book. And moving on to Batman, just a closer look at him. See a little bit of battle damage on his armor. Just a cool design overall. See the boots there. He's just all armored out, teched out, and ready for battle. And let's see. Underneath the cape there, you can see the back of the armor. And back to the front there. Get a better look at that head sculpt. Come on, focus camera. There we go. Alright, let me show you the articulation points on Batman, and we'll move on with some of the accessories. Let me try to set the camera down. Move the Predator to the side, so hopefully you can see that all right. Okay, so with Batman here, ball joint at the head, arms swing out as well as forward. He has double hinged elbows, as you can see. Mine are kind of sticky right now. I didn't have a chance to really work them out, loosen them, but you know, for you guys that are familiar, you're gonna want to warm it up either with a blow dryer or dip it in some hot water to soften the joint. But he does have two joints there, double joints. Fist can swivel, a little bit hindered by the armor, as you can see, and I guess it would pop out, at least one of them. This is, yeah, the right hand. So if you want him to hold a pistol, you have that hand. Has an ab crunch, as you can see there. Yeah, you can go back like so. It's a little bit tight. And swivel at the waist. Oop, the armor on the legs, they seem to pop off fairly easily, so that's one of the little gripes I have. I mean, they stay on for display, but with posing, you're gonna want to be careful with that because they do pop off. You can see the inner thigh there, all the muscles there, so that's kind of neat. So they both do come off. They just clip into place. The knees also have double joints there, so you get a good amount of bend there. Swivel at the top of the boot and swivel at the feet. See, the thigh armor just keeps popping off, as you can see there. Oops, yeah, let me take them off for now. And I noticed that with the chest armor, that also can come off. So that's sectional. So that's the body underneath, if you're wondering. And I thought it would have been cool if they had the Bat logo on him underneath, but they didn't do that, so that's kind of unfortunate. The wrist gauntlets, everything else is pretty much fixed. You could probably take this belt off somehow. It's a softer vinyl plastic as well, but for now it seems fixed. Maybe they glued it in place somewhere, so I'm not going to mess with that. But if you wanted to, yeah, you can take off the leg thigh armor and the back and chest armor, and let's see if I can get them to stand. Okay, these always take time on camera. At least I have my hands free. Hopefully he won't fall over. but that's how he looks more or less with the armor off. So let me try to apply the face shield, see how that works. I'm not even sure myself. So we have this. Hopefully I'm doing this right. Okay, it might be the other way around. Is it this way? I don't even know. Okay, so while I was working on the visor piece, I had a little accident. Well, you know, surprise accident. It's nothing bad, but I was taking the hand off, and the gauntlet was able to be removable. So that's kind of neat. Didn't realize that. So that can come off like so if you wanted him without the armor. And I guess you can just pop the hand back on, but the hand's going to be armored. So that's the only funny thing about that if you're going to go for that display option. But back to the visor. You see the little details there at the bottom. I guess it only lines up to the bottom of the nose area, like so. So it doesn't cover up the whole face. That was my mistake. So that's how he looks for the most part with the visor on. Just kind of snaps on pretty simply. So let me get all the armor back on and give you guys a look at Batman with the armor. And there you have it. Batman with his armor fully on with the visor. I put the pistol in hand. Predator also with his weapon and his shoulder cannon in place. And the remaining accessories there on the table. So, you know, depending on how you wanted to display your figures, you have all those variations and choices. So that's more or less it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this quick unboxing and review of the Batman vs. Predator 2-pack. Again, San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Take care, keep on collecting, and stay tuned for more San Diego Comic-Con NECA exclusive reviews. Up next will be, hold on, the Superman vs. Aliens 2-pack. So stay tuned for that, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.